Shut the fuck up! Fucker! Move! Damn it!
Let's get a dub in the chat. Let's wake everyone up. It is well, we're here, and that's all that matters. And I will tell you that we are here to discuss a dead game, a dead franchise, a dead medium, and that is GTA 6 by Rockstar Games. It is a video game, which is, of course, a dead medium. No one wants to talk about it. No one cares. They really couldn't care less. I've never seen such a dead entity, if that makes any sense. I mean, you can go to the cemetery, and the cemetery is more lively than this. We got terrible energy in here, terrible morale in here. Everyone is down bad because they're not getting pussy in here. That's why they want to get GTA 6, because it shows the tits and ass. It's so sad how society has plummeted and has hit rock bottom. Technology has destroyed people to a point where they do not want to communicate in real life, and they'd rather communicate through these virtual pixels. Very sad, quite frankly, very sad. But it isn't surprising, quite frankly, it isn't surprising. Let's go ahead and get a dub for Clad in Shadows 99 coming through and popping the cherry. The holiday excuse is big around here this time. Everyone says they're busy with the holidays. They can't be bothered to tune in, but I know you got those subscriber notifications turned on for the Twitch hot tub streamer. I know you do. I know you're waiting for that one. Busy for the holidays, by the way, but I know you got that notification turned on for that hot tub streamer on Twitch. You know what I mean? You get your wallet ready for her. She's going to provide that fantasy for you, and that's sometimes what you need. So we are here to discuss GTA 6, and quite frankly, no one wants to discuss it. My chat is very well off the beaten path. Let's just put it that way. They can't handle video game design talk. They can't handle much of anything, quite frankly. They just sit here and spam W and a bunch of other stupid, silly shit. It's really sad. I'm not looking for essays in the chat, but obviously if the chat is totally off topic, what's the point of doing this show? There's clearly not a connection here, and well, it's so sad. So we're going to be taking your calls here today. And I don't think we'll have many callers, but nonetheless, the lines will be open if we can manage that.
It's over!
He's coming through yet again. That's what we're talking about. Gladded Shadows 99 coming through yet again. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Cracking open the Mountain Dew. We are out here live. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button. Only 50 likes. Unbelievable. We could be doing a lot better than that. Share this with your friends. If you don't have any friends, share this with your enemies. I'm sure you have a few of those.
It's over.
Leopard coming through. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Leopard coming through.
Leopard super chatted $6.99. World class.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Leopard coming through and doing so in a way that makes sense. And we're already starting the banning process here. I take one glance over at the chat, and of course, people just can't help themselves. These obsessed losers can't help themselves. They're mentally unwell. We will be opening up the lines here for a certain folk. So if that makes any sense, make sure you got notifications turned on. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this started here. Let's go ahead and get you banned, bud. Let's get you banned. Well, they're waiting for the Twitch streamers to go live later tonight in the hot tub. They say, oh, we're busy with the holidays, but they're not busy when she's live. I'll tell you that. They're not busy when she's live. They can't be bothered to come over here and participate, but, they're waiting for their favorite Twitch streamer to go live so they can toss her some bits or whatever it is over on Twitch so she can twirl around in the hot tub and fulfill that fantasy. Well, it is what it is. Everyone's down bad for the holidays. Everyone's down bad for the holidays. This is not hitting the same anymore as it once did. Very sad. The saddest it's ever been. Alrighty, let's go ahead and just watch this trailer again. We need to get a refresher on this trailer, even though I've seen it 100 times. Let's go ahead and get this trailer pulled up here. And here we go. GTA 6, a dead game, a dead entity, a dead franchise. Jack Thompson won. Jack Thompson was right. We might pull out some studies here that show that video games do lead, well, let's just put it this way. Video games are not necessarily, and you can't debate this because you don't have anything, but video games essentially destroy the brain and rot the brain, in my opinion. And GTA 6 is going to, well, it isn't going to help any, I'll tell you that. It's not going to help any. And more people are going to want to live their life in this virtual fantasy world as opposed to getting outside like I'm outside right now. You see people can't resonate with the outside stuff. They don't click on the stream. They got lookism issues. They see the eyeballs going in two different directions like a catfish, and they say, we can't watch this. What happened to not judging a book by its cover? So sad, really, quite frankly. So let's go ahead and watch this, folks. GTA 6 Trailer 1. We got to watch it again because... let's see if it hits the same.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
It's over!
Now they want to come through. 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 Now they want to come through.
Take my money, baby. Baby,
now they want to come through.
Baby.
Here we go again, trying to watch the trailer. Only 60 likes. You know what I'm going to do for 2024? Here's what I'm going to do. Since you can't be bothered to be entertained anymore by the state of this show currently in its format, I'm going to put a wig on, I'm going to put lipstick on, and I'm going to put a fucking dress on, and I'm going to look just how you want me to look. Okay? I'm going to fulfill the fantasy. She told me she loved us, but she lied to me. And then she said she loved, but I knew it was a lie. Yeah, we were desperate then to have each other to hold, but love is a long, long road. Yeah, love is a long, long road.
Look who's back. The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together, being a team. Trust?
Who is really excited for this? It's woke. First time ever playing as a female protagonist. 10 years ago, they would have bitched about that. The gamers have gone soft. The gamers have gone woke. Woke soft. Woke soft. I'm tired of this pussy-ass bullshit. Yeah, let's back it up to the Florida Joker. The Florida Joker is saying he's going to sue Rockstar Games. Where's the Florida Joker? Right here. This is the Florida Joker here. He's going to sue Rockstar Games. That's based. I mean, if they didn't get his permission and, well, quite frankly, I think, yeah, I mean, Rockstar just wants to profit off people in real-life situations, and it's quite sad. I mean, I'm sure that's a real guy. 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 You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Well, the game is dead. Jack Thompson was right. It's time to apologize. I'm going to type it in right
over.
now. We're going to pull it up. Phrase cram coming through hard and strong.
Phrase cram.
Let's get it. Phrase cram coming through hard and strong.
Now I wanna come through. Now I wanna come through. Now
Phrase
I wanna
cram
come
coming through hard
Now
and
I
strong
wanna
with the
come
10.
through.
That's what we're talking
Now
about.
I wanna come through.
Now you want to
Now
come
I
through.
wanna come
Now you
through.
want to come
Now I
through.
wanna come
Now you
through.
want to come through. Only 77 likes. There's 200 plus people in here. Only 77 likes. How down bad are we? Hey Siri. Hey Siri, does she love?
Interesting question.
Interesting answer. Let's go ahead and ask that again. Hey Siri, does she love?
Interesting question.
Hey Siri, does he love?
Interesting question.
Hey Siri, what does interesting question mean?
Here's some information.
Imagine being so lazy as Siri, where you ask for help, you ask for assistance, and all she can do is say, here's some information. And then you got to get up to the physical device and get your fucking bifocals on and reading that shit. Personal assistant, by the way. Useless. Hey Siri, is Santa Claus real?
You know, the clothing stores always seem to be out of red and white fuzzy leisure suits. Just saying.
What? Hey Siri, did we land on the moon in 1969?
Apollo 11, July 16 to 24, 1969, was the American spaceflight that first landed humans on the moon. This is from Wikipedia.
Well, in school they told us not to use Wikipedia because anyone could edit it. Why is she using sources from Wikipedia and not NASA dot whatever? Unbelievable. Who designed this thing? Are video games healthy?
I found this on the web.
Are violent video games bad?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
I'm done. See you later.
I'm not sure I understand.
Here we go. Let's go ahead and pull this up here.
It's over.
Well, lesbians coming through, that's what we're talking about. Now you want to come through. Now you want to come through.
Bald lesbian super chatted $9.99. I watched my favorite hot tub streamer and that's because she was too busy going now I wanna come through, now I wanna come through, now I wanna come through. Baby, baby, baby.
Well, you guys,
baby,
she said
baby,
she's going
US
live
Virgin
tonight
Islands,
at around
US
8 p.m.
Virgin
Eastern.
Islands,
She's going to
US
get the hot
Virgin
tub
Islands,
fired up.
US
And,
Virgin
you know, if you
Islands.
donate enough bits or whatever, however that works on Twitch, she'll put on a different outfit and stuff for you. I mean, it's really fascinating, to be quite frank. I mean, I can't blame you guys for being down bad over here. You want to save your money and donate it to her. She's already a multimillionaire, but it doesn't matter, right? Because she's fulfilling that fantasy in the hot tub. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that bald lesbian coming through. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this up. Let's go ahead and pull this up here. Yeah, this is interesting to say the least. Jack Thompson was right. It's time to apologize to Jack Thompson. We're not seeing this on the screen here, but in a moment we should. Okay, violent video games. Look at this right here. Violent video games can increase aggression. This is a study from 2000. Okay, now I would argue it's a lot worse now. The video games have gotten way more realistic. They've gotten way more immersive. So this was in the year 2000. Violent video games can increase aggression. Jack Thompson was right.
$5. Santa's bringing world-class a hot tub this year.
Well, you guys would love that, wouldn't you? That's what we're talking about. Fear 5 coming through. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. Fear 5 is in the building. Violent video games can increase aggression, okay? This is in the year 2000 they did this study, I believe, or this article or something like that. Nonetheless, the American Psychological Association, violent video games can increase aggression, may be more harmful than violent television and movies because of the interactive nature of the games. As a gamer, and this is going to sound really based, you got to really put your thinking cap on for this one. I agree. Quite frankly, I agree. You know how many times I played Elden Ring and I wanted to just destroy the controller? Many times, okay? Here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Playing violent video games like Doom, Wolfenstein 3D, or Mortal Kombat can increase a person's aggressive thoughts, feelings, and behavior, both in laboratory settings and in actual life, according to two studies appearing in the April issue of American Psychological Association. Furthermore, here we go. Let's read this right here. Furthermore, you can't see that, can you? Let's go ahead and zoom in. We got great technology here. Furthermore, violent video games may be more harmful than violent television and movies because they are interactive, very engrossing, and require the player to identify with the aggressor, says the researchers. This is a based study here, a based article, and it's so true. One study reveals, let's go ahead and read this right here. One study reveals that young men who are habitually aggressive may be especially vulnerable to the aggression-enhancing effects of the repeated exposure to violent games. The other study reveals that even a brief exposure to violent video games can temporarily increase aggressive behavior in all types of participants. The first study involved 227 college students who completed a measure of trait aggressiveness and reported their actual aggressive behaviors in the recent past. They also reported their video game playing habits. Quote, we found that students who reported playing more violent video games in junior and high school engaged in more aggressive behavior. Now again, you have to keep in mind this was from the year 2000. It has totally changed, and video games are not only doing just that, what they said in that article, in that study, but they're doing much more now. And they are very addicting. Let's not get into that discussion, but video games are, they can be very addicting. Not for me. I can turn these games off within 5 minutes, believe me. So it's actually the opposite. I play these games, I say, well, they didn't bring anything new to the table. It's a copy and paste of what we've already seen since Pac-Man from 1974. I'm turning it off. It's a waste of my time. But for a lot of people, they want to jump into the GTA RP and live their fantasy life in this virtual world, and they don't want to get outside and progress their real life. They don't want to progress their stats in real life. They want to progress their stats in a fake virtual world. And they get addicted to this stuff like it's a drug. It's very sad. It's very sad. The parenting isn't there. So they flock towards the video game, the violent video game. You can't get away from the violence because it's all over these video games. All AAA games are violent. You roam around, shoot things that move on the screen. Very violent. And quite frankly, if you don't think that that has a negative impact, you're a bad parent, okay? Quite frankly. And GTA 6 is going to make matters 10 times worse. This is the first GTA game in the modern era. It's been 12 years since the last GTA game, 10 years since the last GTA game. And this game right here, GTA 6, is going to usher in a whole new era, and quite frankly, it's not going to help matters here. I'll tell you that. So let's just go ahead and pull this back up here and watch this trailer again. Rockstar, well, they released the trailer way too early. They released the trailer way too early.
Do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
There was a girl I knew. She said she cared about me.
Why does this exist?
She tried to make my world
Why does this exist?
the way she thought it should be. Yeah, we were desperate
Look who's back. The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together, being a team. Trust?
Trust.
Who wants to play this? Look at that scene right there. What does that tell you? That tells you everything that you need to know. She is in control. She is overpowering. Jason is the stupid idiot. Why is Jason the stupid idiot? Because he's a man. That's why. This shows you the current direction of this title. Okay? If you want to sit here and say that this is not woke, then you're woke. Because you don't know what woke means. Okay? This is shoving the propaganda right down your face. Now, we thought GTA was based, right? We thought GTA was based. They were always punching down on everyone and everything. Well, not anymore. Jason is the stupid idiot, and Lucia is the brains of the bunch. How is that not woke? That's like watching the new Batman film, and I haven't seen it, but what I'm assuming it happens in the new Batman film is that, Batman is stupid, and Catwoman, or whoever whatever the fucking, Catgirl is smart, Catwoman is smart, and Batman is dumb, and she had to come in halfway through the story to help out the dumbass. That's how this shit works. This is woke. Now, if the roles were reversed here, there would be an uproar. If Jason was on top of Lucia, there would be an uproar. But it's okay for Lucia to be on top of Jason. So sad.
Trust.
And she's in front as well. She's in front as well. She took the lead right there. How is this not woke? She's on top of Jason. That means she's in control. She's empowering. Everything, okay? And look who comes through the door first. Look who comes through the door first.
Trust.
Boom. Jason's not kicking it open because he's not strong. He's weak. Lucia's got the muscle and the brains. Done with these losers.
It's over!
The real Michael Myers super chatted $9.99. Jack Thompson was rat.
Oh, he absolutely was. Jack Thompson was based. And, once you get past the age of 30-something, you'll understand, but you guys aren't there quite yet. You guys aren't there quite yet. But you'll understand as you get older. Jack Thompson was based. But none of you guys even know who Jack Thompson is. Every time I bring up Jack Thompson, they're like, who the fuck is that? And it's like, well, you are a fake GTA fan. If you're a fan of these games and you don't know who Jack Thompson is, yikes. Quite frankly, yikes. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hello? 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 Give me 1 second here. Trying to work something out. Hello? 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 Huh. Hello? 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 Not hearing it. Huh. Weird. Hello? Why can't I hear this? We did it before. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I got to close it and restart. Hello? Okay. 1 second. Hello? It's not working. It's not working. Saddest it's ever been. It's not working. Not that I know. 1 second here. Okay, here we go. Hello? Hello? I think I just broke everything. Everything's broken. Hello? Hello? Okay, it's still not working. That's weird. Should be working. Guess they broke it. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Why can't I hear this? It's not working. Oh, now we got to go on Google and figure it out. We love it. Nope, can't even figure it out on Google. Okay, well. Hello. Okay, it's working. There we go. It is working. It is working here. Can you hear me? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. We hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. Merry Christmas! See what else we got here. We're going to sing the song here. We're going to put on the Tom Petty vocals and we're going to sing the song. Hello? Okay, that's trash. What year was Tom Petty? 60 or 70s? Here we go. Vocal chorus. We're going to need a little bit more than that, buddy. Here we go. Here we go. Hello? 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 She don't love. Well, it was better. Here we go. No. Continue. Hello? 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 Yeah. Looks like we're ready. We got the Tom Petty vocals ready. Let's go ahead and back this track. Here we go. A little bit of a delay on that. Let's go ahead and fix that here. Try to delay a little bit down here. There we go. I think we're Rockstar. All right, here we go, folks. Tom Petty. Let's go ahead and sing it. You guys didn't care about Tom Petty before this show, and now you love him. Fake fan. Fake Tom Petty fans.
It's over!
Kameme super chatted $4.99. Couldn't been explained better. I feel like my girl voweled like that with me. See no evil monkey, hear no evil monkey. I also hope you enjoyed chill sandwich the other day.
Alrighty.
It's over!
Bad Motor Finger super chatted £10. Hello.
Who the fuck is this Donald Ranger Flower? Fuck off. Trying to sing this song here and you guys want to play this rock. Get a new gimmick. Tell your mother I said hi. She's going to put on the Santa spandex. Okay, it's going to be incredibly sexy. Here we go. Let's turn this delay down a little bit. Hell, I need more delay. I mean, more, all right. You know what, this sounds a little boring. Let's go ahead and crank this up a little bit here, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and crank this up a little bit here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and crank this up a little bit. Hello? Okay. For this time for real, let's go ahead and get started. Let's run it back. Jack Thompson was right, just number out.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, we don't forget her.
There was a girl. She said she cared about me. She tried to make my world the way she thought it should be. Yeah, we were desperate to have each other into our world. It's a long, long road. Yeah, it's a long, long
Well, look who's back. The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking.
It cures emotions, by the way. They got COVID in the game, and you guys are sitting here. Shut your princess up! Shut your princess up! It ain't work, by the way. They got COVID in this game. What do you mean, homie? It's over! Brains and Bonnie and Clyde. Where's the brains and Bonnie and Clyde? Where's the brains
Clad in
and
Shadows
Bonnie and
99
Clyde?
super chatted $5. There was a girl
Where's the
I
brains
knew
and
me.
Bonnie and Clyde? Was it Clyde or was it Bonnie?
We should have had two female protagonists. Clyde and Shadows 99 coming through, that's what we're talking about. They got COVID in this game.
It's over!
Got Jake Paul coming through, that's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, we appreciate that Jake Paul.
Jake super chatted $5. Djibouti, Djibouti, Djibouti.
Let's go ahead and pick a different. Hello. Narration vocal. Let's go ahead and see if this sounds amazing. Let's go ahead and see if this sounds amazing here. Are you guys ready? In a world, Rockstar Games presents GTA 6 Woke Edition. Pre-order today. It's woke. I mean, but you don't care. We're losing viewers already. Let's turn the voice effects off. We're losing viewers. We can't have any fun around here. No fun allowed. We got to turn the voice effects off. No fun allowed. They're leaving. They're fake fans. Can't handle it. They disagree, so they don't chime in. Well, too bad. You're wrong. I'm right. I'm not woke. I'm based. Okay. If you want to support GTA 6 and, well, GTA 6 isn't coming out. The Florida Joker is going to get the dub. And the whole game's probably going to be canceled. And then you got that loser, Arthur Morgan, chiming in like he's relevant. He's a loser. See, one of the reasons why I don't like that game is because of that loser. He's a woke libtard that gets mad when you call it voice acting. Who cares what it's labeled as? And literally no one cares. Like, if you're going to be so woke and say, well, Arthur, you know, we did a hell of a lot more than just voice acting there, mister. No one cares. That's what you need to know and understand. Literally no one cares. So stop trying to correct people. Stop trying to correct people because it's cringe. If you tell Arthur Morgan, hey, great voice acting in Red Dead 2, he'll block you. I'm not even trolling. He's like that anal about it. Like, no one cares, dude. Yeah, we get it. You put the spandex on with the balls and you actually acted things out. No one cares. No one cares. And quite frankly, by him saying that, that's downgrading people that do voice acting for a living. It's undermining their work. Because, you know, performance capture is the real deal, right? You know, you wore that spandex with the fucking motion tracking balls on it and shit. Okay, cool. You acted it out. Great. And there was a camera in your face, you know, matching the movements of your mouth and stuff like that. Great. Yeah, cool. But no one cares. I mean, that's just the reality of it. But, you know, he can't seem to get that through the skull. So, whatever. I don't even...
Alex Escobar super
He's
chatted
woke.
$4.99. Oh, Mackle, you are a genius, robot.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother. We
robot.
appreciate that. Alex Escobar coming through so hard and so strong. Let's just go ahead and pull this back up because you didn't listen the first time around, obviously. You guys did not listen the first time around, and that's not surprising. Violent video games can increase aggression. This is from the year 2000.
It's over.
This is from the year 2000. Look at that right there.
Kuzikan_gaming super chatted $10.
Hot Tub Gaming coming through.
Michael cures emotions.
That's what we're talking about. Hot Tub Gaming coming through. Hell yeah, brother. Look at this right here. Violent video games can increase aggression. This is from the year 2000. And in the year 2000, these video games, they looked like shit. You couldn't really get immersed unless you grew up with the games. If you play these games now, they're terrible in terms of graphics and animations and things of that nature. So when you talk about the current landscape of gaming, it's much more realistic. You know, Mortal Kombat from 2000 looks like a cartoon compared to Mortal Kombat of today. Ed Boon's been making the same game for how many years? 25, 35 years? So sad, quite frankly. It's the saddest it's ever been. But again, this was created in 2000, the year 2000. It's 2023. So 23 years later, they were doing these studies, and they were coming to the conclusion, at least in this study here, that violent video games can increase aggression. And quite frankly, that's just based, and that's true. How many times have you broken your controller? Well, that just proves their point. You play Elden Ring, you know, you come home from a long day's work, and you know, they want you, the only people that liked Elden Ring were losers, okay? These are jobless and unemployed losers. Because quite frankly, I mean, imagine working at the factory from 9 to 5 or some shit. You come home. Would you really want to play Elden Ring? You just had to deal with a bunch of losers at the factory and the machinery and things of that nature and, you know, the pressures that presents. And then you come home, your wife is bitching and, you know, just a lot of commotion. And then you come home and on top of that you play Elden Ring and then... Yeah, that's not a great thing, quite frankly. So, you know, these games, they just, there's not many games that you could argue are actually beneficial in terms of why are we playing this game? Are we learning something? Yes, it's entertainment. We understand that, but at the end of the day, there is better software to choose from. You know, Rocksmith, you'll actually learn how to play an instrument. That's not an ad. That's not a sponsored segment here. It's just like, you know, that's one game where I think it's like, well, I mean, you know, that's kind of cool. You can actually learn something for real, at least in some capacity. But they don't get it. They want to sit around and play these games and these simulations, and that's why they subscribe to her on Twitch, because, you know, it fulfills the fantasy. She's going to get in the hot tub tonight with the Christmas hat on and all of that stuff, and you throw bits her way, and you know, she'll put on a different outfit and change her pose, and it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I know you guys are excited for that. Let's switch over here. It cures emotions. Oh, that's what that super chat was about. It cures emotions, by the way. Florida Joker. This game doesn't exist. Imagine showing a trailer 2 full years potentially, before the game actually comes out. How down bad are we? Imagine showing this trailer 2 full years before the game actually sees the light of day. Why did Rockstar show? We could have waited. We could have waited. Imagine had they waited until spring 2024. Quite frankly, I think that's what they should have done. Spring 2024, show off the trailer. It says coming next year. Boom. That would have hit a little bit different. But you showed this shit to us in December 5th, 2023, and the game isn't coming out until, well, we don't fucking know when. Sometime in 2025. Could be early 2025. It could be middle 2025. It could be late 2025. If it's December 2025, we're talking 2 full years. Now, come on. That's bullshit. If it ain't ready, don't show the game. I'm done with this crap. Yeah, and I know this is the Rockstar way. That's what they've done in the past. You know, Red Dead 2, they did the same thing. They showed the trailer off, then they said it's coming out, you know, whenever. But one of the things that I'll never forget, and this was at E3, of course, they don't have E3 anymore because the games industry basically died. It's not because E3 died, it's because the publishers have nothing to show for it. They don't make video games anymore. They sell you the brand, that's it. And you're subscribing to essentially a service these days in disguise as a game. That's all it is. I mean, that's really all it is. For most of the popular games that people play anyway. Quite frankly, I don't even know why they make single-player games anymore. I thought about it hard and strong, and I said, well, that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if I were in charge over at EA, I would have never approved the Dead Space remake because that sold 5 copies, and that was probably, it was probably a loss, to be honest. To be honest, I bet that was a loss. I doubt they even broke even on that. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. I don't understand why you would make a game like that. No DLC, no post roadmap, nothing. Nothing to look forward to. You have to keep churning out content, even if it's free content. Look at Resident Evil 4 Remake. They threw out that free DLC. They threw out a bunch of other crap. Yeah, was it garbage? Absolutely. But, you know, they still kept people coming back and potentially more sales to remind people, hey, yes, this game exists. So you do have to have a roadmap. You do have to have content just coming down the pipeline. I mean, you really do. Look at Cyberpunk. They turned that bitch into a live service. I mean, people are up Cyberpunk's ass. Now, had Cyberpunk never had future updates, imagine if the game were finished day one. Imagine if Cyberpunk were everything that they initially said it was and more, and it wasn't buggy or broken, and it had all the features. The game would be totally dead by now. But here's the thing. The blessing in disguise for CD Projekt Red, or maybe this was by design, they threw out, you know, a roadmap, 3 years worth of free content and updates to get you back into the fucking game. And so they can keep advertising it and pushing it harder and further. And now Cyberpunk is arguably more popular than it was when it came out, in terms of positive reception anyway. So it kept Cyberpunk, you know, kind of relevant by spreading out the content and the DLC and all this crap, because it kept giving the gamer something to look forward to. And, you know, some of these games, they just put out the game and they say we're done, and it's like, well, your game's going to die in a week. Now, granted, not every live service is successful, but quite frankly, you at least have to do the live service. And people are mad at Rocksteady for trying live service with Suicide Squad. No, you're an idiot. No one wants to play a Suicide Squad game that's single player. Ain't nobody buying that trash. The same with Skull and Bones. You don't make that a single player experience. Everyone wants to be a part of something. Society is down bad. You have to understand that. People are down bad, especially gamers. They understand this. They do research and study. RDNA or whatever it's called. And research and development. And, you know, they've come to the realization that gamers are down bad, and they have to feel like they're a part of something. There has to be a social aspect to these games now. It's not just, hey, turn the light off, play this game in your dimly lit basement from the glow of your LCD. That's not happening anymore. No one's doing that. Everyone has to feel connected and intertwined, and if they don't, they're going to feel left out. That's how it is over here. You know, that's why a lot of people can't support the show anymore, because they feel left out, they feel rejected. And it's like, well, I didn't push you out. You know, you just came in here and flapped your gums. And it's like, well, go into McDonald's and say Burger King is better. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to ask you to leave. You know, I mean, that's just the reality of it. Sorry, it's just It's the way the cookie crumbles. But nonetheless, I don't know what the point of that. I was going to get to something, but I forgot. And you guys don't care anyway. Nobody's going to buy the Suicide Squad. I disagree. Because let me ask you this. You're wrong. You're wrong. What else is there to play? Nothing. What else is there to play? Literally nothing. Name 3 games that are coming out in January. I'll wait. Final Fantasy Rebirth? I believe that's February. Because I know you guys are excited about trash games like that. I'd rather buy the Suicide Squad than play that crap. Gaming has been stagnant for a long time now. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. What is this true? You can get kicked out of McDonald's for saying Burger King is better. Yes, you can. They can ask you to leave. It's their home. That's weird. Why would you do that? If I came into your home and I said, your furniture sucks, you're going to ask me to leave. I mean, you can argue free speech and this, that, and the third. It doesn't matter. There's a time and place. And if you're too stupid to figure it out, then I don't know what to tell you. No one wants to be around negative people in real life. That's the reality of it, okay? That's why when people play nice, you know, they're more inclined to kiss ass. And I don't know. People are weird. The fact that we even exist is just weird in and of itself. Sometimes you just wonder, like, are we really living in a real thing or is it a simulation? Let's go. Hit the like button. Share the stream. Come on. Don't want that holiday excuse in here. You guys are getting ready to simp for that Twitch broad. I'm sure she's live on Christmas. Yeah, quite frankly, I think the Florida Joker. What does this say? Why is this in... What language is this? Let's translate this. I don't know what this says. Yeah, I think this is the Florida Joker. This isn't... They're saying, well, Lindsay Lohan tried to sue Rockstar and she failed. Yeah, but that's different. Because really what this is doing here, I mean, if that dialogue right there is really what happened to the real Florida Joker, then I think he actually has a strong argument. To be honest, because that's actually his story. You know what I mean? If that text right there is actually, you know, why he got in trouble, then that's exclusively his story. It's not like the Lindsay Lohan thing where it's just like some random broad that kind of looks like Lindsay Lohan. If that text is really what happened to him in real life, then that is connecting to the real life person. That is. I think the Florida Joker might be onto something here. Imagine if that were you and they just threw you in the game and it's like, well, yeah, you would. I mean, if you're a gamer, you would cheer it. You're like, holy shit, I'm in GTA. But if you're not a gamer, you don't give a shit about this shit. It's like, well, they're making a mockery of you. Fuck them. I mean, honestly, that's what it is. They're just punching down. Oh, we're not punching down anymore, but let's remove certain NPCs from GTA 5 on PS5.
She tried to make my world
All these fake scenes, all these cutscenes.
the way she thought it should be.
And Digital Foundry was saying something to the extent that this might have been shown on PS5 Pro, and I'm inclined to believe that. Because by the time this comes out, the PS5 Pro is going to be a thing. And this could be the first all-digital GTA. This could be the first all-digital GTA. Whatever. How did you copy text from the video? We got great technology out here that allows us to do things. You need to get off Windows. That's what you need to do. Windows is trash. Imagine you using Windows in 2023. Couldn't be me. Who cares? Rockstar is woke. You know, they don't... You guys were hating on Rockstar weeks ago. You said Rockstar was the worst company ever. All they care about is the shark cards. They killed Red Dead Redemption 2, this whole narrative they were pushing for, weeks and years. Rockstar was the new EA. Rockstar was this. Rockstar was that. And now you guys are kissing their ass because they threw this trailer out 2 years early. Yikes. Do you realize, like, the reality of Trailer 2 releasing anytime soon is very fucking slim? Like, Trailer 2 probably won't even come out until literally this time next year. You're going to have to wait a whole nother year just for Trailer 2. And you want me to be excited about this? Well, if the game came out fall 2024, that'd be a different story. This isn't coming out fall 2024. This is coming out 2025. Now, granted, 2024 is in about a week or so from now, but it doesn't matter because it's still 2 years away, potentially. I mean, unless this comes out spring 2025, which could be okay, could be the reality. I don't know. We don't know. But if it is fall 2025, which I'm assuming it is because there's no rush to throw this thing out. There's really not. The PS5 install base is only going to get bigger by then. And, if they threw the game out now, it's like, well, they're potentially missing out on sales. They're potentially missing out on sales. Because the install base for PS5 is going to be much bigger in 2025 than it is right now, obviously, right? The PS5 Slim just came out. A lot of people are probably going to be picking up a PS5 this holiday to play Spider-Man 2 and things like that. They're going to pick up that bundle. Santa Claus is going to bring that bundle down the chimney, and you guys are going to be able to play that Spider-Man 2 woke slop on your Slim. I mean that's just the reality of it. So, by waiting until 2025, it's smart because, it ensures that the console install base is a lot stronger than it currently is. So that means more sales. And by then, the PS5 Pro will be out. So if the nerds want to upgrade to to play the best version of this possible, that will likely be a thing. The PS5 Pro. So what's listening in here? I'm looking at this chat, and you guys are talking about other users, and then you wonder why I get so upset. Who cares where people are at? They got excuses. They got this, that, and the third. You know what they're doing? They're waiting for her to go live on Twitch. That's what they're doing. But over here, they got excuses. They got nothing but excuses. Oh, I'm out shopping with the fam. Getting holiday shopping in, last-minute shopping, blah, 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 blah. No, you ain't. You wait for that Twitch notification so she can fulfill your fantasy in the hot tub, okay? That's what you're doing. I mean, look, you do you, okay? She's got the hot tub all decked out in Christmas theming, and she's going to be putting on the elf. I mean, I'm just making this shit up, but I'm assuming that's actually a thing, so. There is no Pro for GTA 5. Oh, so you're from the future, huh? What is this guy smoking? There's no PS5 Pro. Guys, the PS5 Pro is coming out next year. That's the rumor anyway. Okay, actually, yeah, next year, 2024. The PS5 Pro is coming out next year. Now, let me ask you this. Why would the PS5 Pro even exist when there's no games for this console? This has been the worst generation because you could argue, the games were better this time around. Look at the PS. How many exclusives does the PS5 have? Now, Xbox is in even a worse shape, so let's not even talk about that. That doesn't even exist. That box is a useless thing. That's just a Game Pass rental service, and you use your Xbox to get on Game Pass to not own anything. That's all that is. It's really kind of down bad. But PlayStation's not in much better spot. How many exclusives did they release this year? How many actual exclusives came out exclusive to the PS5 this year? Forspoken was also on PC, so quite frankly, I don't know if that even counts. I'm talking pure console exclusive. Okay, well, I know two. Final Fantasy earlier this year, in June or July, August, whenever that came out. The Final Fantasy game on PS5, that's still exclusive to the PS5. Now, I think next year that's coming to PC or some bullshit like that. So you have Final Fantasy, you have Spider-Man 2. That's it. 2 games the whole year. In terms of actual exclusives that you could only get on the PlayStation 5. 2 games. That's it. Because you can play Forspoken on the PC, not that you would want to, but that is available on PC. We're talking about actual exclusives on the PS5. How many games does the PS5 have? Well, I can name 2 this year, and there might be a little bit more. I don't believe there is, but 2 this year. That's it. So what was it last year? Well, it was, I don't remember. So if you were to look at the actual exclusives of the PS5, I don't even know if there's 10 games. Because some of those games are, some of those games are on PC, so you cannot count those. Is Returnal on PC? I believe it is. I could be wrong on that, but I thought Returnal came to PC. If not, then that is an exclusive. What is the point of a PS5 Pro when your console has no software? That's the point I'm trying to make. What is the point of a PS5 Pro, unless the output here in 2024 changes, which it's not going to? What is the point of the PS5 Pro when there is no software? There is literally nothing to play in terms of actual exclusives. I'm not talking about first party. I'm not talking about first party. I'm just talking about exclusives. Ratchet and Clank PS5 that came out. When that came out? 2021 or some shit. That's a terrible game. That game flopped as well. From the Insomniac leaks, you can see that game flopped. Gaming is down bad. It's been 3 years since these consoles came out, and they have nothing to show for. They have nothing to show. So Returnal is on PC. So how many games is actually exclusive to the PS5? Demon Souls Remake, is that on PC? I don't believe it is. So how many games? Like, there's not even 10 games. And you guys want to sit there and say gaming is the best it's ever been? The PlayStation 5 has no games. Now, granted, the Xbox is even worse. How many exclusives does the Xbox have? Well, you got Forza, you got, Starfield, Starfield's on PC, so that doesn't count. But then again, Xbox is all Microsoft shit, so it's like, well, there's nothing exclusive to the actual Xbox. That doesn't exist. Now that I think about it, it actually doesn't exist, because Game Pass is on PC, so. Now, granted, not everything comes to Game Pass on PC, but why do these consoles exist? Hopefully by 2025, we'll have a better answer. Because right now, it's still fucking pointless to go out, in my opinion, buy a fucking PS5. I mean, unless you really want to play Spider-Man or some of the trash-ass exclusives that came out, like fucking Forspoken or fucking Ratchet and Clank or fucking Demon Souls or some crap like that. No one's playing those games. They're trash. GTA 6 is not coming out for 2 more years, buddy. GTA 6 is not coming out until 2 more years. So what is there to be excited for? You want me to be excited for this game 2 years out? That's ridiculous. They shouldn't have shown this trailer. There was no point to show this trailer, and it's already dead. You know, the views topped out at, 145 million on YouTube? Well, that's lower than a lot of people predicted. Quite honestly, I think Fable called in, and he's a little off the rocker there, but Fable called in, he's a shill, and he said that this trailer was going to get like what? He was saying crazy numbers, like 200 plus million views. Like, no, it didn't hit that. It won't. And trailer 2 is not even going to be as popular now that this is actually a game, and the normies can say, "Oh, the meme." You know, it was basically a meme. GTA 6 doesn't exist. It's a myth. Blah 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 blah. You know, it was basically a meme, and now that they've gotten that satisfaction, they can come out of the woodwork and I don't know. No one's listening. I'm going to stop talking. Just going to sit here and do nothing. Naughty Dog doesn't make games anymore. No one makes games anymore. I mean, look at the Insomniac roadmap. You have Venom coming. You know, we don't know if that's the case anymore, but you know, Venom was scheduled to release next year. I guess that was going to be some DLC crap like Miles Morale. And I guess that would have been something for the PS5, but there's very few studios that actually put games out. I don't know if you noticed this, but I mean, honestly, it just takes 5+ years to put out one game now. Who's waiting around for that? No one's waiting around for that. Well, the only alternative is indie software, and a lot of the independent software is trash. I'm sorry. It's just not great. That's why no one's playing it. It's not, oh, they don't have a marketing budget, your game is good. That's just a kind way of saying your game's shit. I mean, if anyone comes up to you and says your game's amazing, all you need is a little marketing
It's
push,
over!
I really doubt that.
The real Michael Myers super chatted $9.99. Gaming is super down bad. It don't even make sense to play the boring slop we have nowadays. Let's just watch movies instead. We'll have more to talk about. Gaming caters to certain crowds of people now.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Yeah, it's down bad. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's been, you know, I don't know. He said it was amazing. Cool. God of War Ragnarok has already outsold The Last of Us 2. Yeah, well, The Last of Us, when you really break it down, The Last of Us is an internet darling game. It's really not that big. It's like some internet PlayStation fan base bullshit. No one even knows what I mean, now they might because it's on HBO. But before it came to HBO, no one knew what the fucking Last of Us was, unless you were a gamer. I mean, you know Call of Duty, you know Madden, you know Fortnite, you know this, that, and the third, but no one knows Last of Us. I'm sorry. That shit was just, it appealed to like 5,000 PlayStation fans, and that's it. I mean, obviously that's not, I'm just exaggerating. Obviously it's more than that, like, probably a couple million or whatever. But no one really cares about PlayStation exclusives. I mean, that's the reality. It's just these internet darling PlayStation fanboys. That's it. PlayStation doesn't have its reach anymore. The PS2 was a big deal. PlayStation's no longer a big deal. It's an internet. They just cater and pander to the internet. That's all they do, and they make these games that the internet says are amazing. Who cares? There's no sales there. People say these games are amazing, but are they playing them? No. That means they're not buying them. Well, then it doesn't matter. Insomniac wants to copy Hellblade 2 Well, we have Stalker 2. I mean, look, if Xbox can get up on its ass and do something, I mean, they need to start putting out software. I'm sorry. We need Stalker 2 next year, bro. No more waiting on that. Phil Spencer should come in and say, you need to ship this. It needs to be on Game Pass on this date. I mean, someone's going to have to step up because it's like they're pussies over there, and they don't have deadlines. They just let the developers, take your time. Tell us when you're ready. Well, you're never going to be ready. Xbox acquired all of these studios, and they have literally nothing to show for it. I don't even know why I have an Xbox. It was for Starfield. I mean, that was the big one, right? From what I can remember, that was the big one, and we know how that turned out. Terrible. So now what do we look forward to? Well, Stalker 2 could have potential, but that game got delayed like 2 or 3 times already. Is that even a real game? Is that ever actually coming out? Well, I don't think the answer is yes.
It's over!
You know, but if they can release that next year, then that's something for Game Pass. That's something for Xbox.
Triadic Bus Super Chatted $5. Just got here, Mike. What did I miss? I was out shopping with the missus.
Oh, here
men
we go.
holding
Out there
hands,
shopping, by
men
the way.
holding hands.
Yeah, okay,
men
buddy.
holding hands.
Okay,
men
buddy.
holding hands. Men holding hands.
Okay.
Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands.
Yeah.
Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men holding hands. Men
Yeah.
holding hands. Men holding hands. Men
You went
holding
shopping
hands.
with the wife, by the
Men
way.
holding hands.
Okay, buddy.
Men holding hands. 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 Men holding
Hello?
hands. Men holding 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 hands.
She does not love, and it's so sad. She don't love, and it's so sad. The saddest it's ever been. And she told me she loved, but she lied. She don't love, and it's so sad. The saddest it's ever been. Hey there, mister!
Who let the damn simpleton out of the asylum? Hey there, mister! Who let the damn simpleton out of the asylum?
She don't love, and it's so sad. The saddest it's ever been.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Who let the damn simpleton out of the asylum? She don't love, and it's so sad, the saddest it's ever been. Falling asleep out here, folks. Falling asleep out here. Chat will put you to sleep. Holy shit. Oh, Michael, there's nothing to discuss. We've already discussed this for 3 weeks. Exactly. The game is dead. Trailer 1, by the way. The game is dead. Literally, the Florida Joker is carrying this game. Like, you don't even hear about the game anymore. It's about the Florida Joker. It's like, wow, this guy is... Dude, how much did Rockstar pay this guy to actually, like, advertise this game? Probably like some secret marketing campaign. Like, I don't think the Florida Joker is actually serious. I think he's just clout chasing, obviously. I mean, he ain't going to try and sue Rockstar. That's dumb. It's just clout chase. Ugh. Like, literally, the Florida Joker is keeping this fucking game alive. I mean, that's how dead this shit is. That's how dead this shit is. Let's get you banned, bud. Nice salt. Too predictable. You put me to sleep? Cool. We'll get you up out of here. You'll keep making 2 years of content around GTA? Yeah, and you'll keep bitching. Fuck off. Rent-free, loser. Let's get you banned, bud. Well, Mr. Boss has been making content about this game for fucking 5 years. Let's put some respect on that name. I think Mr. Boss is, I don't know. I don't see the problem. I mean, he drags the videos out, sure, but everyone does that. Young Yeah does that. He talks about one fucking topic for 10 minutes. And the normies love it because they're too lazy to read articles and too lazy to do anything. Yikes. That's why they subscribe, because it's like, well, if we can just get all the news in one video, that's convenience. That's why they subscribe. They don't, go for the entertainment, because there ain't no entertainment. Well, we're going to have to do something, either wind it down or figure it out here, because it's getting cold. The temperature's dropping. Rain starting in 27 minutes. Rain starting in 27 minutes. Do you not see that on the screen? Rain starting in 27 minutes. It's over. Let me double check and see if that's actually coming in here. Guys, we got rain starting in 27 minutes. If the weatherman is right, we're going to have to pack it up in 27 minutes. I didn't even see that until now. That's why it's so dark and cloudy over here. We got rain starting in 27 minutes. Well, I was going to play more Warzone, but, we can't handle it. I have more viewers now talking about a dead game like GTA 6 than playing Warzone. When I play Warzone, we have 220 viewers max. It says 310. It says 310 viewers. We're talking about a dead game as such as GTA 6.
She tried to make my world the way she thought it should be. Yeah, we were desperate then to have each other to hold, but love is a long,
They shouldn't have put the trailer out. There was no point. I told you guys that back in early November when all this leaked, and they said, oh, the announcement is coming, in a few days, and then the trailer in December. I said, well, there's no point. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. They needed to shut people up, so they quit talking about GTA 6. So now they can get back to the shark card shit. Now they can push the GTA Online updates, and quite frankly, I'm sure the player base for that went up a little bit because, they saw the GTA 6. They said, oh, let's get back into GTA 5 to, get hyped for GTA 6. So, they probably have more players for GTA Online right now than ever. Okay, let's get you banned, bud. Even Red Dead Redemption 2 player base is up because there's nothing to play. I mean, there's just nothing to play. There's absolutely nothing to play. You want to play an irrelevant game that no one cares about? Well, you can do that. Or you can play some live service game that gets updates every so often. You just have to pick and choose what you want. Oh, Lord. Well, we're losing viewers. The rain is coming in. It looks like this one is ready to get winded down here. It says 24 minutes, and I don't know if that temperature is correct. I'm pretty sure that temp dropped a little bit. But then again, I've been sitting on here for 2 hours. Well, 1 hour. Feels like 2 hours, but we've been sitting out here for 1 hour. So when you don't move the body, it gets a little more chilly, I suppose. Okay.
It's over!
Tyler Sanquist super chatted $10.
That's what we're talking about. Tyler Sanquist coming through hard and strong. Hell yeah, bro. Tyler Sanquist coming through hard and strong with a $10 super chat. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. And the lines are open, so if you can figure out how to call in, then the opportunity is available. But if you can't figure it out, then I'm not sure what to tell you. So the lines are open here. We're waiting for someone to call in. We lost 30 viewers already, so we're waiting for you. And if you don't know how to do it, then I don't know what to tell you. Guess we'll just sit here and wait until the rain comes in. Oh, now they're saying it's 33 minutes until it rains, so I don't think that's happening. Actually, it's raining right now. Unless I just spilled something. It's actually raining. It's actually raining right now. It's actually raining right now, so we're going to have to wrap this up. I'm not trolling. It's literally raining right now. So we're going to have to wrap this up here. It is raining right now. We're going to have to wrap this up, but that's going to do it. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And with that said, we will see you later. It's over.